Understanding how to keep your mental health in check. Mental health problems are a very critical issue that shouldn't be taken lightly and should be prevented by all means. Also, any mental health problems discovered should be treated immediately. One of the reasons your mind is so powerful is that it controls you. The brain is part of the central nervous system, meaning it's of utmost importance when considering the entire body. However, your brain responds to what the mind feeds it. So if your mind feeds a wrong information to the brain and the brain controls the body based on the wrong information it gets, then the entire body is in great danger. This is why you need to take your mental health seriously and protect it with everything you have. Following are the most common types of mental health problems and their symptoms. You need to know this in order to check yourself constantly. Keep away from things or lifestyle that could affect your mental health and treat symptoms as soon as they're discovered. Types of mental health problems. Number 1, mood disorders. Every human being will have a cause to feel very sad or happy due to certain circumstances. The feeling of sadness or excitement is a natural feeling. However, your mood is considered to be disordered when your usual state of being becomes one of despair and deep sadness or ecstatic. There are 3 main types of mood disorders. Depression. This is when a person is always in a very low mood. A depressed person will either begin to eat more than usual or lose appetite completely, leading to weight gain or loss. The person will also experience troubles falling asleep or will wake in early hours. By morning, the person won't feel refreshed and may feel tired throughout the day. Affected persons will also feel hopeless, cry, feel negative, lack motivation, and isolate themselves. Mania. This is a rare type of mood disorder but occurs sometimes. Unlike the depressed person, a maniac is usually ecstatic without a reason for such feeling. This makes them act recklessly sometimes. They're usually very active and find it difficult to concentrate on one task at a time. Often, this leads to missing meals and results in weight loss. Bipolar disorder. This is a person who alternates between the highs of a mania and lows of depression. Previously, this condition was known as mania depression. Number 2, anxiety disorders. There are several types of anxiety disorders. Anxiety disorders occur when a person usually feels anxious for no cause or for causes that shouldn't make a person anxious. General anxiety disorder. General anxiety is when the feeling of fear or anxiety takes over a person for a long period without an obvious cause for such. Panic disorder. This happens when a person gets unpredictable panic attacks. Phobias. Phobia is the intense fear of a particular thing which triggers anxiety. Obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD. In OCD, the person affected will usually have intrusive thoughts or urges to do something. An example is having the urge to wash excessively. Sometimes it comes as a compulsion to repeat a task. An example of such repeated task could be the flushing of a toilet. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Sometimes people have very bad experiences that cause fear or anxiety, like when they're robbed at gunpoint or kidnapped. Post-traumatic stress disorder is when such experience is relived by the person and the person feels same fear and anxiety that came when the experience actually happened. Number 3, psychosis. The best-known type of psychosis is schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is when a person develops a fragmented personality. The person usually loses touch of reality and does things that'll appear odd to other people. Such a person hallucinates, like hearing voices or seeing things that are not there. They have delusional thoughts, like believing their minds are being read, and other disordered thoughts like believing that they possess superpowers. Number 4, dementia. There is a wide range of cognitive disorders, and the term dementia is used to describe them. A person affected with dementia will lose their thinking ability and might completely lose their memory too. Some of the cognitive disorders under this category are complete amnesia, Alzheimer's disease, mostly found in old people, vascular dementia, frontotemporal dementia, and dementia with Lewy bodies. Symptoms of dementia includes gradual memory loss, inactivity, loss of the ability to communicate correctly, and inability to think through problems in everyday life. Number 5, other disorders. Eating disorders. There are 2 best-known eating disorders called anorexia nervosa and bulimia. A person affected by anorexia nervosa will starve and purge themselves either by vomiting or taking laxatives in order to lose weight, while bulimia is when the person eats excessively and then purge the body by making themselves vomit. personality disorders or borderline personality disorder, BPD. This disorder refers to people who have antisocial behaviors because of disordered thoughts. They have poor coping skills and find it difficult to deal with life challenges. Substance-related disorders. These are disorders that occur as a result of substance abuse. The symptoms could be similar to symptoms of psychosis, dementia, or mood disorders. So if you get any of these symptoms or notice it in the life of a friend, then be sure to seek the help of a specialist.